In today's video, we'll be doing a hand tutorial. It is essential to know the basics of how to draw a hand. So it's just basically shapes. Like on one of my videos, I once said that for you to know how to draw, for you to start drawing, you have to know your shapes and how they are used. So in this hand tutorial, the basic shapes. Basic shape is just square and your lines. That's what you essentially need to start drawing. So in this video, I'll be going through the basics of how to draw a simple hand. Then as we go on, you can now go into the more tasks and more challenging tasks of different hand forms and different postures in hands. So basically, when drawing a hand, you have to know where these shapes are being put into place and how the hand is being formed using the shape. So first out your hand, if you look at my palm, look at my right hand palm, you see that if you look at the center of your palm, you see that square shape, that's square shape in it. If you look pretty close, you see that similar square shape in it. So that's where the square shape comes in. If you look, you're just round it. If you move your thumb and your four fingers, that's where the shape is. So that's just pretty it. So I'm gonna start with the square. Yeah. And when drawing the square isn't just actually a square. It goes down, it slims down a little bit, but not that like to stretch it out a little bit. It slims down as you're going down, as you're drawing it. Then if you look at your hand, you see the hand is being separated into, I don't know the name because I didn't do biology, but there's very two muscle parts, and that first part of your palm, like the top part, if you feel it, you feel a muscle there. Then if you look closely, the left hand side of your palm is a muscle over there. It feels somehow long. So I'll call that muscle 2. First one is muscle 1, muscle 2. Then the third one is close to your thumb, like it's connected to your thumb. That also helps us in drawing our thumb, because sometimes I even find it, when I started drawing, I found it difficult to know how to draw my thumb in the hand. So those are the 3 major muscles when drawing a hand: muscle 1, muscle 2, muscle 3. One connected to the up, one connected to the left, and one connected to the thumb. If you look at my drawing closely, you see that I put that into place because it's guidelines you use in drawing your face. But let's leave that for now. Let's continue on the basics. Then when it comes to the fingers, it's simply represented by lines. You know how Big Nine says, drawing a hand, you need squares and lines. Those lines represent the fingers. As you know, your fingers aren't equal, so the lines you're going to draw a circle. Those circles represent someone like a bone, or let's just put it as your knuckles. Yeah, put it as knuckles. They represent your knuckles, because if you were to still feel your fingers again, you'll notice that there are some, like, there are bones in it, but there are some parts where the bones notch out in your finger. So that's how I'm going to show it. You should also keep it in mind that anytime we're drawing, that our fingers are not equal. You should always keep that in mind, because sometimes we also make that mistakes that as we draw, we just figure out that maybe the pinky is longer than the middle finger, or maybe your index is shorter than your pinky. So you also always keep that in mind. So when drawing the thumb, we should know that third muscle, it's like a guideline for helping us to draw, and there's an L shape. If you look at your thumb really well, there's an L shape over there. So we're going to draw something like an L shape help us with our tongue. But I will advise that when drawing hand, we should try and look for references or something that looks similar to what we are looking for when drawing a hand. But that's the best way to go about it. So that's just basically it when it comes to hand. Those circles represent your knuckles and how to determine the level of your fingers. So that's just basically how you put it into practice. But as time goes on, we slowly understand how to put it into practice. So we're going to do a little practice over here by drawing a hand to show you how it works. So in my next video, which is the part 2, I'll be showing us how to use these basic tutorials for drawing different hand postures. So please subscribe to my video, to my channel for more videos, and join me in my adventure to develop your drawing skills. Thank you.